Hello, wonderful family. I come your way again with GMB Diaries with Tamah. The name still remains John Bosco Margaret Tamah, aka No Bad Energy. So today we are going to be discussing last night's Ghana's most beautiful performances. And last night the ladies were tasked to justify their inclusions, why they think they should make it to the grand finale. So I'm just going to take a quick breather, and when I come back, we'll get to know who made it to the final among the 7 ladies that were left and who picked which award. What do you think went wrong last night? What also went on well last night? Who impressed you? I'm sure you want to find out all these questions just like I do. Yes, and I can't wait to serve you all that. So I'm just going to take a quick breather. When I come back, we get right into discussions. Stick and stay. So aside the ladies being divided into 2 groups, the performances itself was also divided into 2 sessions. So the first one, you come and tell us what you know about tourism in your region. The second part was that you tell us why you think we should pick you or we should make you go to the grand finale. And the ladies did well, first of all. They did amazingly well as usual. That you can't take away from them. They pulled in, like they performed like it was actually a grand finale night, which I must say, thumbs up. Like the ladies did so amazing. Very, very well. Congratulations to you girls. Whether you made it to the grand finale or you were dropped at the semi-finals, you still did amazingly well. Now, the first group, that was Haria, Honam, and Na Ahima. Now, Honam for last night, I would say it was her night. She was very impressive. Yesterday, she gave it her all performance. Like she came all out. She gave, you could see that all the comments the judges gave her last week performances, she really worked on it and she improved on herself. So last night, it was actually her night. Haria and Na Ahima, on the other hand, had little hitches here and there. They I don't know what kind of pressure that was on them, but last night didn't really go well for the 2 of them. Now, moving from Na Ahima, Honam, and Haria, the second badge was more like a battle of intelligence and eloquence. The ladies, you could see they did a lot of research and they came all out. They performed like that night or last night was grand finale. So they gave it all their shows. Aiko, as usual, stood out in her performance. I think Aiko, Amweni, and Esiedua. Teiya also did excellently well. However, in my point of view, I feel she spent so much time explaining to us what tourism was instead of just going right straight into the point in telling us why she thinks or why she thinks visitors or investors should come to her region. I think she spent too much time explaining what wasn't necessary. However, when she had the second chance, she tried to recover from her first mistake, but still, it was little too late because the night they had only 1 minute in each session to justify their inclusion. So if you had wasted so much time on talking about what wasn't that necessary, then it would automatically affect you on your second delivery. However, she did well. She did so well. My other problem too was that I think Teiya started so well, but she has become stagnant. She's not pulling her weight. And I mean, you can't be standing with these ladies, Ayoko, Amweni, and Esiedua, and you don't pull your weight. You watch them sweep awards every night, back to back to back, and you're not doing anything about it. You are eloquent, intelligent, smart. No doubt about that. But let's see the new Teiya, like show us something. Show us Chideye Bibi. You get, but you can't be with these ladies and you watch them sweep awards and you are there. You are every week your issue is that you do not slow down. Just slow down, my darling. Slow down a little bit and you will kill it. You will see the amazing things you will pull, But all the same, she did amazingly well. I just feel, well, she can do better. She can do better on my point of view. Asiedua came, she nailed it. Amweni, the most eloquent of the show. You can't take it from her. The judges gave it to her, And you can see it from the way she talks and all that. Her performances, they talk for her, Bab. So the night went beautifully well. Okay, so after giving us that delightful performances, it was now time for awards. And most of the ladies picked awards. We are starting first with the best costume for the night. So those that made it to the best costume category were Na Ahima from the Greater Accra region. We had Asiedua from Central region and Aiko from the Oti region. And the best dress or the best costume for the night went to Asiedua from the Central region. Yes, she won best costume. So moving from best costume, we had most eloquent for the night too. And the ladies that made it to that category were Teiya from the Northern region, Amweni from the Eastern region, and Aiko from the Oti region. And the overall most eloquent for the night went to Miss Amweni from the Eastern region. Now, moving from that, we had the overall star performer for the night, like the overall of them, the general overseer for that night. And we had Aiko from the Oti region. We had Amweni and Asiedua. And we all know who it went to. Aiko from the Oti region picked that award. And it was a beautiful night. Like, Aiko, she they disappoint you get. When she comes, she performs she's performing to kill it. Like she's performing to entertain you, and she entertains herself as well. Now, moving from the awards came the biggest one, Eviction. Unfortunately, some of the ladies could not make it to the grand finale. And it was only 5 ladies that could make it there, and there were 7. So no matter what, some will have to go home, others will have to proceed. That was just how it was supposed to be, You can't do anything about it. Now, the eviction, unfortunately, Na Ahima from the Greater Accra region and Haria from the Savannah region had to leave or say goodbye to the show. They could not make it to the grand finale. Even though Haria, had to perform, she gave us that emotional performance. At some point, she even had to cry, just to make it. That was how she was radio. That was how far she justified her inclusion. But still, she didn't make it to the grand finale. All the same, you girls did amazingly well, but the show must go on. 5 of them could just make it to the grand finale. I'm sure if there was a way the 7 of you could go, they would have actually given you all that chance. But, just 5 of you could make it. So, but wherever you are, congratulations to you girls. You did amazingly well. You entertained us on that show. And kudos to you. So, Haria and Na Ahima had to leave us, sadly. Now, my problem for last night was the voting chart. I didn't understand what was going on because before these 2 ladies were evicted, I went on the the TV3 reality app, and clearly you could see that Haria was number 4. Na Ahima, they were all at a safe zone. After their eviction, those data were quickly cleared. And the chart they showed us, it didn't make sense to me. Like, I wasn't getting it. It wasn't tallying. How come? I don't know. Was there some sort of manipulation there, or what was going on? It was just okay for those 2 to be evicted based on their performances. That was just okay because last night, they really didn't, they had little problems here and there. But just let people understand that probably this was the reason why they were evicted. But to kind of, temper with the voting, charts, and so I couldn't quite get. And what I was asking myself was that the chart they displayed, was it the combination of both votes and performances, or how did they come out with that chart? Like, I was having a lot of questions in my head, and I'm sure you out there, you understand what I'm talking about. People, like, it was a whole lot of things and people were talking about it. I just didn't understand what was going on. But all the same, those 5 ladies made it to the grand finale. We had Teiya from the northern region, Aiko from the Oti region, Asiedua central region, Amweni eastern region, and Honam from the Volta region. Even though people are still questioning how she made it to the finals, but all the same, it is what it is. Now, aside that, you could see from the studio that some people were expressing their displeasure, like they didn't also get, because I know just as I was watching, other people too were monitoring what was going on the TV3 reality platform. So probably these were the reasons why they were expressing their displeasure. All the same, the night went well. DJ Faculty was as usual doing his thing, getting the audience and the judges on their feet to dance. It was nice. It was a beautiful night. And I can't wait to go for this grand finale. I'm going to be there. Please, try and be there. Let's meet there, Let's see how the night is going to go. Who is going to win the crown, the overall crown? Who is going to take it from the Ashanti region, Safwa? Okay, so on this note, we say goodbye to this episode. And if you found this very interesting and useful, please do not forget to subscribe, like, share, leave your comments below. I'll go through it and I'll reply to all your comments. Now, having said this, the grand finale for Ghana's Most Beautiful 2022 has been scheduled for October 9th, 2022 at the National Theatre. Yes, that's where we are meeting for the grand finale. So if any of these 5 ladies are your favorite, please make it a point to meet us there at the National Theatre. Let's meet. Let's have some fun. Until then, please keep voting, because they will still use the vote to crown the queen. Now, I would like to know your predictions. Who do you think will make it? Like, who do you think will win the overall crown? Who is winning it? Who is driving that car? Like, who is walking away with that bragging right? That beautiful crown. Who is taking it from Safwa? Let me know. Please leave it at the comment section. I want to know. I want to know who you are rooting for. Now, a very big thank you to you out there supporting me, supporting Team Tamah. I love you. I appreciate you all. And I say a very big thank you.